Don't fight it, Mr. Carter. Breathe with the machine. Just quietly, steadily. You've been doing it for hours, and very nicely too. Isn't that better? It's all over, Mr. Carter. No more worries.
Listen to my heart. I'm still asleep. I can't hear it. So listen to it for me, my dears. And help it keep in business till I wake up. I have to concentrate so hard on this bloody breathing machine, and the drip machine that feeds me someone else's blood, and the catheter, the pissing machine. I have a machine for everything now. Glory be to God for rubber things, for things as plastic as the planted valves. Listen to my old organ now, dears. By and by, leave me fend for myself.
All right, sister?
Not bad, Doctor. Some difficulty with the respirator whenever he surfaces. He's not underventilating now.
Stand by a while. He may come back fairly soon, from the looks of it.
You can look in and see he's all right, Mrs. Carter. Only a second, really. He's not very pretty. He hasn't been washed up yet. He won't be able to talk, of course. He won't recognize you.
Hello, John.
Let's go now.
Very well. All those tubes and wires. Don't say he didn't recognize me, sister. Didn't you see what he did? He winked.
Did he now? He's asleep again. Tomorrow you won't even know him.
You've been very considerate. Tomorrow I won't even know him. I shall. I think maybe I never did before.
I am dreaming that I'm lying under the sun in a pool of soda water. Christ, I'm thirsty. Cogito ergo sum. I think, therefore I am. That's something. In the midst of death, we are in life. I've been lying here for about 20 years.
You've been lying there for 60-odd minutes. Before that, you were on the table for 7 hours. And you should have seen yourself, mate. You look like a kippered man. Mr. White's never did a better job, short of a total transplant. And they're no harder. Now there you lie in blissful ignorance of everything. You're a lucky old bastard, Mr. Carter.
I may seem to you to be lying here in ignorance, Dr. Smart, because I'm pinioned by your bloody tubes and quenched by your lovely drugs. But not so. Ramble on, dear doctor. I can't hear you. What with the chatter of all these poor people and the rain. I never heard such damned rain. I hope to goodness we get back to Shikapur by night. Good of you to give me this lift, Colonel.
Not at all, Mr. Carter. These are very difficult times.
How many do you think have come over, Colonel?
Oh, about 70,000 a day, I suppose. Maybe about 5 million now. I don't know what is to happen.
I seem to have been watching refugees all over the world for 25 years. If they're Jews or Arabs or Muslims or Hindus, they all look exactly the same, poor souls. And I never saw anything like this. God, what a rain.
Funny how we long for this monsoon every year. Bengalis would die without it. And now they're dying because of it. Come on, Sergeant. Hurry up. Hurry up. Before coming up darkness.
Awful road at any time, I dare say. More like a skid pan in this rain.
Can't drive too near the edge. We'll hit these people.
I'm always jumpy in jeeps. Look at that truck coming in ahead of us. Take it easy, Sergeant. No, Colonel, no. There isn't going to be room.
Simple fracture left tibia. Dislocation right patella. Some doubt about lower vertebrae. Heavy contusion left side of chest on rib cage, which I'm not liking at all. However, driver is dead. Driver dead, sir. Captain Chaudhary also dead. Colonel Saab fractured pelvis. We have no facilities. This man's pulse is rotten. Can he not be repatriated?
Easier me than the refugees, I guess. And so, all things considered, you were probably right about the lucky old bastard, Dr. Smart. It's my view that luck is a matter of context. Unlucky to pick up that jeep, no. Lucky to get out of it, yes. I know I'm asleep and therefore irresponsible. What you possibly don't know is that I'm here under duress, anyhow. You know Dr. Sue Melner, who's the senior registrar here. She knows Margaret. That gave her an advantage.
I'd say there's no choice, Margaret. It's unfair to use persuasion, but there it is.
He didn't even want to come, you know.
Of course he didn't want to come. Who does?
He said, over my dead body they'll slice me up.
Slicing up over dead bodies is a notorious waste of time.
He's bitterly averse to living with a pig's valve in his heart.
Mr. White's valves are strictly kosher. What's more, they're plastic.
Even so. Susan, what do I do?
Margaret, it's a long and complicated and dangerous operation. But John is dying and he's got to agree. He just could die if they operate, and he certainly will if they don't. Mr. White's is the greatest cardiac surgeon in London, in Europe, in the world.
Well, gentlemen, now this patient presents certain unorthodox aspects. In that he was admitted after orthopedic treatment for certain fractures sustained in a motor accident in India, which got belated treatment. By and by, he went into heart failure, evident nodal bradycardia with a pulse down to something stupid like 20 or 30. As you see, he is now on an isoprenaline drip. We are going into surgery as a matter of some urgency. There is a calcific aortic stenosis. The relationship of this to the injury of the chest wall is obscure. However, it revealed a cardiac defect of many years' standing that the patient had been unable or possibly unwilling to accept, or maybe because of the erratic and self-indulgent nature of his life. We propose an aortic valve replacement with a Star Mark II and the implantation of a pacemaker.
Sister, do they always go on like that? As though you were a sort of specimen?
Oh, sure. These consultants are God, you know. Trouble is, you may live to agree with them. We have to anyway.
Sister, do you love me?
Crazy for you, Mr. Carter. But now you have to have a word with the dentist.
What? I'm sorry, Margaret. They took them out.
All of them? All your teeth out just like that?
Big deal, love. Don't ask me. Ask Mr. White. He's the Führer here. It'll be toenails next.
But Mr. White's, you're going to open his heart. Why take his teeth?
There it is. I'm sorry, Mrs. Carter, but it's a long and perilous operation. Your husband is a man of a certain age. The possible infection of the dental roots is just a chance we can't take. The teeth were lousy anyhow.
But every single one? You know he's a vain man. What a trauma.
I am sorry, Mrs. Carter, But tomorrow your husband is going to have a lot more to worry about than his teeth.
I once knew a man had a head transplant. Total success, except they put it on backwards so he couldn't see where he was at.
This woman was done, see? And she turned out into a fella.
Look at this bloke in South Africa. He did the lot. Total integration. Black hearts into white bodies.
And where are they now, boss? Where are they now?
I don't know. I still can't take it seriously, really. It's happening to someone else. It always happens to someone else. Presumably I am someone else. This morning, can you imagine? There was a nice Italian patient across the ward. He had a priest who set up a couple of candles on the bed table and heard his confession. And there was I, while all this was going on, obliged to pee into my bottle. I certainly didn't want to be sacrilegious, but these diuretic pills don't give me a chance. When you've got to go, you've got to go. Even halfway through a Hail Mary. I was quite penitent about my stupid bladder till the man came over.
Hello, Mr. Carter. I don't think we've met. I'm by way of being a chaplain here. Honorary, of course. We've a small public, Mr. Carter. I don't know if you're one of us.
No, as a matter of fact.
Ah, another persuasion, perhaps.
Not really.
Ah. Do I take it that you
I'm not
are...
a brand from the burning. I don't even smoulder.
Well, that's something. After all, I'm only an amenity here, as it were, in case of need.
I'm not a candidate for the last rites, you know.
Oh, dear me, no, what an idea.
To be frank, sir, priests make me uneasy. I'm not even an aggressive heretic.
Well, for that matter, I'm no missionary. Gilbert Chesterton, whom I had the honor of meeting as a young man. Oh, my, how that dates one, doesn't it?
He came to supper with my father occasionally when I was a boy.
Really? You were very well, Mr. Carter.
Come back and check next week, Reverend.
Be sure I will. Or not, as the case may be. Anyhow, as I was saying, G.K. Chesterton wrote a book years ago in which, as I recall it, he had some sort of symbol of a great valley of Wessex where those white horses are carved on the hillsides, you know. Now, there was this boy whose cottage lay on such a hillside, and he felt obliged to travel the world in search of something very mystical, some enormous effigy or grave of some giant or other. You know what those Catholic intellectuals were in the 20s. And when he'd gone just far enough from home, he looked back and saw that his own cottage, flat on the hillside like the quarterings of a shield, was just a part of just such a huge figure, on which he'd always lived, but which was too big to be seen. His point was, I imagine, that the next best thing to being really inside Christendom is to be really outside it. Like that boy, Mr. Carter. Or yourself, of course. There are doubtless many aspects of my trade on which you have a wider view than I. I hope you don't mind my butting in. It's a refreshment to indulge in a little dialogue. Bless you, my son.
If that was a dialogue, I wouldn't want a sermon. What do you say, staff nurse?
Pills. 4 pills, Mr. Carter. Temperature and a urine sample at your convenience.
Is that an old joke?
Not very old, not very new.
Staff nurse, do you know what's going to happen to me tomorrow?
Yes, sir, Mr. Carter. You are going upstairs.
You make it sound like Kafka. I'm going upstairs for a routine rebore and decarbonizing up the upper cylinder. And frankly, I can't wait. Till then, will they leave me alone, do you think? Oh, when will Margaret come?
Hello, Johnny.
Margaret.
I'm not supposed to be here. I can't stay. I've got to go. All manner of things I've got to do, and so have you.
A party?
Of course. Tomorrow's party, when everything's over and the sun comes up. I can't wait.
I can't either, but I've got to. Margaret, have you got enough money?
Plenty. We found an oil well in the cellar. I love you. That's riches.
It's riches. I'm dopey and happy and frightened. Good night, Margaret.
Put your feet up in the office, Mrs. Carter. It'll be a long night.
A feeling of luxury and idleness, complicity, futility, fatalism, fear. For the decent round sum of 70 years, and that still gives me an edge on the profits, I was inclined to take it for granted, I dare say. As hearts go, that is. It bumbled on in its own way and in its own time, seeing round the hours of the day and the seasons of the years, without any prompting or argument from me. It was a good old heart, thought I, when I gave it a thought at all. In this place, they don't go much for the romantic concept, I've observed. People do not love each other with all their hearts. Their hearts are neither warm nor cold. The thing is no more central to our physiology than the backside or the bladder. I speak from the heart, sister. How can a heart be full of love? The heart is a hollow muscle of extraordinary strength. It's a simple pump, pushing out 2,000 gallons of blood a day. Auricles, ventricles. You must know of the old classics, the comedies of Auriculos, the satires of Ventriculus, and the great days of the empire of Pericardium. And yet, on the first night of this remarkable Grand Guignol, my pump is full of love. I take it I'm tranquilized up to the ears. I must say it doesn't feel like it. I'm as calm as an oyster. But I prefer to think that it's willpower rather than chemistry.
Maybe a bit of both. Both, mostly chemistry. Do you feel like a drink?
What are you suggesting, sister? Of course I feel like a drink. Never more in my life.
I meant a cup of tea or something.
There's nothing in this goddamn hospital that isn't soluble in a cup of tea.
I'll get it.
I don't know. I really don't know. Allowing for the sedation. I suppose I can honestly say that I've never been afraid of death. No, seriously. That's the great consolation of the unbeliever. Nobody can really be intimidated by oblivion. Dying now. That's a very different matter. I'm scared a bit of dying because I'm marginally a coward and I distrust myself in a situation of pain. I'm a bit nervous about the indignity of death. I've seen it happen to such a lot of people, and I've had it near enough to realize the humiliation. That's the really dirty trick of death. However, in this case, I don't see that it offers much of a problem after I leave here. I wish I'd finished my work, but even that, a bit pedantic, I suppose.
I don't think you want your tea, do you?
Don't really think I do, sister.
Get some sleep. We'll call you in plenty of time.
Well, good morning. Relaxed and happy?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry about no breakfast.
Take the breakfast out to where my teeth are. Let them have the fun.
We're off now, Mr. Carter. Give me his arm. Now, just a little prick.
As the actress said to the bishop.
Let's go.
Okay, nurse. Ora pro nobis.
Well, I didn't know that fella had any piety in him.
Always hedge your bets, nurse.
He's off now, a decent man. The heathens are sometimes the best natured in the end.
It's only that one gets the impression of some sort of paradox, a real non sequitur. Limbo, It's such an odd country. Don't you find that, Father? There was such a lot I had to tell you. And Mother, of course. But it escapes me. It's being tethered to the ground like this.
I shouldn't worry about it, Johnny.
And the cold. Christ, it's cold. Mother must be really complaining. And then you're not pinioned here on your back with the cold eating into your rib cage. You know they're freezing my heart and exporting it to India. Well, I shouldn't have said that. It would worry Mother.
Why do you keep talking about your dear mother when you know she's dead?
But so are you dead too, Father. I don't mean to be unkind about it, Father.
That's all right. How long have your mother and I been dead? 30 years?
You 30, Mother 41. I loved you so much, Father. Did I ever tell you?
Oh, yes, in your way. It was such a long time ago. Bless me. How old are you now, son?
Must be 5 years older than you, Father.
Goodness me. Are you dead too, Johnny?
I don't know exactly. I think they're going to tell me.
Who are?
These people. These men in the green and blood-stained overalls and the masks, all among the stainless steel. Mostly shadows now under those awful lights. Father, they're doing the most extraordinary things to me. I imagine I'm not supposed to know. They're sawing through my breastbone and bending back my bones with clamps to get at the chambers of my heart with their knives.
Vampires. My dear boy, what sort of demonology is this?
The idea is they're saving my life, Father, believe it or not. Kind hearts are more than coronaries.
A likely story. Do you know what they did to me?
Yes, Father. And I don't want to remember it now. You weren't selfish when you died. Just indulge me now like you always did. Can you see what they're up to?
Dear boy, I don't even know where they are.
Nor where we are.
No, not that either. It seems like a very long way from home.
I don't know. I get the impression I've been here for years, lying there in ease and comfort, Father, with the electrodes taped on my chest. They lead to this cardiac monitor by the bed, bleeping gently away through the hours and drawing its faltering little graph on its little screen, every tiny peak on its evanescent radar screen marking off another 3/4 of a second of lasting life.
Still on the purple passages, I see, Johnny boy.
Oh, stop it, Father. I learned that from you. Purple passages, I ask you. Every passerby in the ward stops to have a look at my monitor. Wasn't that a flagrant invasion of privacy to kibitz on a man's aortic stenosis? Flattering, in a way. Oh, Father, in your day, miracles were in their infancy. But, Dad, don't go away. I feel it's happening now.
From now on, the cardiac and respiratory functions are arrested. Circulation and breathing are now assumed by the heart-lung machine. That is to say, the heart and the lung are bypassed, and their operation is taken over, as you know, by the apparatus through which comparable colder blood is circulated. I remind you that the heat exchange system is now markedly reducing the body temperature, since the colder the tissues become, the less oxygen is required to maintain the life of a cell, and of course, the life of a patient. We are refrigerating him, in effect. The patient is technically in a form of suspended animation while we proceed with the mechanical surgery of the implantation. You might call this the critical part.
Thank you, Ronnie boy, and thank you, the Busted Flush. Now, over to the Lightweight Dirge and their current single.
This ain't it. this I need, any neat and low, fire and fleet and candle neat, and Christ receive thy soul. If thou from there away dost pass, any neat and low, to purgatory fire thou comes at last, and Christ receive thy soul.
Father, are you still there? Don't play games with me, old man. I'm unwell. This air I'm breathing isn't my air. This blood I'm soaking up isn't my blood. I didn't tell you about the blood, did I? They had to find quite a lot for me, you know. And would you believe it? My blood group seems to be a troublesome one to locate in a hurry. I'm not sure I understand it. Tell him about it, Margaret.
It's just that by a fluke they tested me, and my group is the same. Naturally, I wasn't allowed to give much.
Can you imagine? What a symbolic ceremony. What a ritual mating. 1 pint out of 20. I asked them to keep Margaret's pint till the last, so that I'd still have it at the end, going round and round, forever in my heart.
You overdo this romantic symbolism, Mr. Carter. The heart is a pump.
A broken and a contrite pump. Absence makes the pump grow fonder. Allow us our dopey dreams, Surgeon Whites. Allow us to wear our pump upon our sleeve. Blessed are the pure in pump, for they shall see God. But they won't see Mr. Whites.
Don't distract us with your subconscious, Mr. Carter. Pray, don't pretend to be alive.
Oh, John, they've been very kind. They've let me have a bed here. Don't keep me waiting.
$1,302. 5,281,303. 5,281,304. 5,281,304.
Oh, don't keep Bapuji waiting, everyone. This way. Heads of family, register here.
306. 5,281,307.
Where will they all go?
Oh, God knows. Inoculations here on the right. Ration cards after. They'll be lucky if they eat this week.
Commissioner, this man's dead.
Don't tell me. Tell the soldiers.
310. 5,281,000.
I've got to get back to Shikapur somehow before dark.
You're welcome to come with us, Mr. Carter. We're leaving right away.
I'm very grateful, Colonel.
Are we ready, Captain Chaudhry? Okay, driver. Sit here, right in the front, Mr. Carter.
Thank you very much. Awful road at any time. Like a skid pan in this rain. I wouldn't want to be driving that truck. No, Colonel. There isn't going to be room.
Don't fight it, Mr. Carter. I know it's unnatural, but just try breathing with the machine. You've been doing it very nicely for hours. It's all over, Mr. Carter. No more worries. No more worries. No more worries. No more worries. Our creatures, our merchandise, our pets, our symbols, our patients. We love them, we act them up. We're wily and gentle and deceitful and kind.
They love us and loathe us. They flinch from our approach, and they long for the touch of our hands. Never a heartbeat, but we know it, or are supposed to. Never an arterial pressure. Never a mouthful drunk nor a secretion lost, but we put it in a book. Never a milligram of antibiotic that isn't on the record. How they need our vigilance. How they must hate our curiosity. If Mr. Carter dies tonight, the last thing he'll have known is my tedious insistence that he stays alive. I don't particularly know why.
Don't try and talk through the mask, John. I'll talk to you. Did they tell you it was all over? What they meant was it's all beginning.
You see, he's following you perfectly.
You might almost think they were human, the way they understand. Let me tell you, sister, I can understand my wife if she's a mile away and doesn't say a word. Margaret, do you know that my oxygen belongs to the state and my blood belongs to you? I'm held together by steel pins and activated by a battery like a Japanese toy, or so I imagine. Can you hear me, Margaret?
Not yet, John. By and by.
I can hear you, son. But you're moving out of our wavelength, Johnny. Nice of you to look in, however, son. I'll give your mother your love. I'd like to have talked some more. Perhaps later, in a little while.
Well, how is it, Mr. Carter?
Thank you.
Mr. White said you were great.
Tell him I love him, too.
What?
Never mind.
Great thing is to get some sleep. We'll do ECGs and things tomorrow. Are you thirsty?
Yes, diabolically.
Mr. Carter is due for his drink in half an hour.
Ah, excellent. So, see you tomorrow, eh?
It's all past. It's all past. John Carter is all behind and far away. Don't be a crybaby, John Carter. You've had harder times than this. Get some sleep, John Carter. Let's try a 10-round contest between your barbiturates and the pain. The nights are tough, you know, Doctor. This is the worst time. How can I sleep, forever sitting up like a judge?
I know. But there's this necessary angle of 30 degrees. It's supposed to prevent postural hypertension and allows draining to the paraventral gutters.
Oh, that makes all the difference. Don't think I'm ungrateful, Doctor. I love you all for your kindness.
That's all right, old man.
You goddamn bloody sadistic science fiction sods. If I'd known the agony of this, I would have gladly died. Don't you know that before you tore my heart out, I hadn't begun to know pain? Like this. Like this. Like this.
Staff nurse, come here.
Staff nurse, I have a serious query for you. I wish I were dead.
What do you say, Doctor?
Yes, I guess so. Just a minute, Mr. Carter. Sister will fix you up.
Am I ever going to have 2 single coherent hours in my day?
Oh, I shouldn't wonder. Let's have your arm, Mr. Carter.
92,091. 5,392,092. 5,392,093. Of course, the great problem is cholera, but there's almost everything else. You can pretty easily perish here without any drama, like cholera, you know, Mr. Carter. In India, you can die from lack of life. Malnutrition, deficiency diseases, walking for 5 days through the monsoon. Have you never heard of people dying because they just couldn't live?
Yes, I have. I've lived here before, Dr. Syed.
Then you know better than to get in the way.
I'm sorry, Doctor.
5,392,099.
Nobody believes you anyhow. Nobody will believe me anyhow. That 6 millionth statistic will be an anonymous dead baby drifting down the canal.
But of course, when has it not been?
What then am I?
6,101,000. 6,102,000. 6,103,000. 6,104,000.
If you have finally stopped moaning, Mr. Carter, I have elegant news for you.
My wife is here.
To take you home.
Johnny Cope, are you walking yet? Or are your drums a beating yet? If you were walking now, it'd wait to gun to the coals in the morning.
And now trousers.
Oh, such curious things, are they not? One for each leg. They suggest to me the House of Commons. Left and right uniting at the Speaker's chair, to wit, the crutch. Socks now. Darling, I have problems in bending.
Shut up and help.
Here am I in the curious, not to say funny, situation of having my good old fretful heart, you know, activated by a small electrical mechanism to ensure, in a word, that the bloody thing keeps going. What more could one ask? The most sophisticated physicians agree that a regularly beating heart is one of the surer guarantees of a fruitful life. Am I right?
Right. 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 Right.
Right. If thou gavest ever meat or drink, any need and know, the fire will never make thee shrink, and Christ receive thy soul.
Well, the trousers are fixed. Now the shoes.
Thank you, Margaret. You know, we have to regard this, or so they keep telling me, with the absolute absence of drama. For example, if people have short sight, they wear glasses. So what? If they're hard of hearing, they wear deaf aids. So what? People abound with wooden legs and wigs, no? What we've got is a thing that makes the heart beat. What's more, it's imperceptible, which spectacles and deaf aids aren't. My mainstream of life pulses through a little plastic gate that opens and shuts at an ordained number of times a minute. Only you will be close enough in my arms to hear the little thud of my salvation.
When do I lie there again to share this miracle?
Tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow. Do you know, never again shall I take anything for granted as long as I live. And now, here we go. With one bound, the tethered captive Carter was free from his bonds. Liberty, thy name is the Marylebone High Street.
Just take it very easy down the steps now. It would be a pity to break an ankle at this stage.
Margaret, I'm afraid of the car.
No, you're not. You're not afraid of anything again, John. John,
Yes?
faint pump never won fair lady.
Hi, Johnny Cope, are you walking yet? Or are your drums a beating yet? If you were walking now, it'd wait to gun to the coals in the morn. Now, Johnny, be as good as your word. Come, let us try both fire and sword. Dinna flee a wall like a fricked bird that's chased for its nest in the morning.
Watch it with that ostentatious stick, John.
Drums a beating yet? If you were walking now, it'd wait to gun to the coals in the morning. When Johnny Cope he heard of this, he thought it wouldn't be amiss to hear get horse in readiness to flee a war in the morning.
Very well, Mrs. Carter. Shall we dance?
Beaten yet, if you were walking now, it'd wait to gun to the coals in the morning. Hey, Johnny Cope, are you walking yet? Or are your drums a-beating yet? If you were walking now, I'd wait again to the calls in the morning.